Get in there, you sweet little beauty. Jesse Lingard with the brace. Hey everyone, it's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United. Apologies for the lack of video for the last 10 or 15 minutes. YouTube just wasn't having it at all when I had to say bye to Henry Hotspur in the end there. So apologies for making you wait around if you did. Oh, I'm a bit out of breath at the moment, you know. But come on, get in there. United have just beaten Swansea City away from home in the Carabao Cup to progress through to the latter stages now. A really positive result and performance from us. We basically just dominated Swansea, made them look like a bunch of mugs for the whole game. You know, Swansea didn't really offer anything against us, although there was a couple of really world-class saves from Sergio Romero to deny them. And in the end, United way too strong for them. And the goal scored by Jesse Lingard. What a little pigeon-faced legend. He's popped up there with two fantastic goals. Great finishes from him, both of them. The first one, a really perfectly executed, curled finish to the bottom right-hand corner just to take it beyond the keeper and then back in to the far post. And then the second goal, a lovely pass from Henrik Mkhitaryan, I believe it was, with a fantastic header from quite far out as well to bang it into the top left-hand corner. Wonderful couple of goals for Jesse Lingard. I'm really happy for him because, of course, the last couple of performances from him have been a bit poor. Certainly in the last game, Jose Mourinho gave him the opportunity and selected him, and he was absolutely gash-tastic. Today, though, sorry, I just put my charger in there. Phone's going to die again. Today, though, he was quality. Do us a favour. Smash a like on this video if you're tuning in right now. Thank you very much for joining me. And Henry Hotspur, who's gone now. He did want to say bye, but he had to go. Missus getting on his case, you know what I mean? It's almost 10 o'clock. But he's gone. He'll be back on Saturday for the live stream match companion for the Spurs game. But yeah, I mean, the general performance tonight from United was solid. We've dominated them, and they're pretty much looking like they perhaps will struggle this season. But hopefully they do stay up. I've got a little bit of a soft spot for Swansea. I don't know why. But today they were no match whatsoever for the mighty Red Devils. A totally dominant performance from us. A couple of comments coming in now. Manchester United Fans TV comments. Arsenal win our bollocks. Arsenal managed to get the win over Norwich in the end there. That's a shame. How are Man City getting on, actually? I'll look in a minute. But, yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys thought about the performance tonight. I generally thought it was very good. I think the new lads coming in, or the lads who haven't featured much, who've been given the opportunity by Jose tonight to come in there and blood the youngsters a little bit. There was McTominay. I think I pronounced his name right there. I thought he put in a good, solid performance for somebody who's never really featured. You know, debut for Manchester United senior side there. And he's come in and put in a very good, solid performance. I thought there was one moment where he's blazed one over the bar where it was almost Paul Scholes-esque, where he's running onto it. And looked like he was just going to ping it in the top corner, but he didn't, unfortunately. Other than that, good, solid performance from him. Axel Twanzebe, I thought, has performed very well tonight. Really good performance from the lad. He's created the second goal effectively with that lovely driving run forward from the rear left. He's just driven forward. He's found the man, Mkhitaryan, on the right there. And Mickey's put the great ball in for Jesse Lingard's beautiful bounce to head in the second goal for Manchester United. So, you know, great performance from him. It's good to see the players from the youth coming in there and being given the opportunities by Jose. Not only that, actually grasping the opportunities with both hands and performing really well. Yeah, that's right. Red Devil Weekly comments and says Twanzebe was very impressive tonight. Totally agree. A really cultured performance from him. He's somebody I'm really excited about because he's young. We've heard so much about him as Manchester United fans coming through our youth system. He featured, you know, last year a couple of times, looked good. You're always hearing about the headlines for the youth team. For him to come into the senior squad and do that against a Premier League side tonight, I think is absolutely quality. So get in there, Axel Twanzebe. Plus, he's just got a cool name, doesn't he? What a name that is. Yeah, I mean, other than that, not too much to say about the game. Slightly boring game other than the couple of goals. As I say, Sergio Romero denied them a couple of times. Another quality performance from him. What a legend. The best backup goalkeeper there is. David De Gea, of course, is the best goalkeeper in the world, in my opinion. So Sergio Romero is not really going to get a look in. But he's very important for Jose. He's very important to give De Gea a rest and also keep that competition there. Nice to have him there. You know, he's performed last season for United. He was the man between the sticks for our Europa League campaign. And we all know how that ended up. So just very happy for him to come in there and show once again just what a quality keeper he is. The guy's a beast. My voice is getting pretty hoarse right now. I've not been too well recently, so I apologise for that. And of course, I was having a bit of bants with Henry Hotspur earlier. If you tuned in to the Match Companion, thank you so much for doing that. I will be doing another one with him on Saturday for the Manchester United Spurs game, which is a huge game. Of course, he's a Spurs scumbag, and I'm a United fan, obviously. So it's going to be an interesting game. Hopefully, we don't kill each other by the end of it, or me kill him. Let's be realistic. A couple of comments, then I'll read a couple of comments from you guys. Polaris comments and says, Rashford going to start. I thought, again, good performance from him tonight. But yeah, Rashford should be starting against Spurs. I sort of agree with you there. He's the sort of player we need, somebody with pace who can get him behind there, whether he's playing, out on the left there or out on the right. Who knows? Probably out on the left with Lukaku up top there. Lukaku was rested tonight, of course, to give Spurs a rollicking on Saturday. Hopefully that's what's going to happen. Lukaku was rested, so he'll be coming in there against Spurs. I think that's a good move by Jose to give him a break. He has featured in pretty much every game so far, United, this season, and his goal-scoring ratio has been brilliant. Sort of went off the boil a little bit, maybe a little bit tired, and perhaps Jose giving him the rest is just what the lad needs to come in there and score a freaking hat-trick against those Spurs scumbags on Saturday. That's what I hope. But yeah, Rashford, I want to see Martial featuring in the game against Spurs. But I'll probably do a Spurs preview before the game this time around, so I won't be getting into it too much before then. But yeah, I mean, United, job done against the Swans. They're shite. We march on. We're going to retain the Carabao Cup. Or, it's not the Carabao Cup, the EFL Cup it was called last year. Now it's called the Carabao Cup. What the fuck is that all about? Do you know what I mean? Shocking name. Absolutely shocking. But I'm pretty much going to wrap it up there. If you watch the live stream, of course, what happened in the game. If not, then check out the highlights. Manchester United won the game with 2 lovely Jesse Lingard goals. I'm feeling pretty rough right now. Kieran Worthington comments and says, Luke Shaw's career is over at United. Well, he's actually featured for the first time in a very long time today, right at the end of the game there. The lad can't even get a game. He can't even start against Swansea in the cup there. The youth players coming in, the likes of Twanzebe and David Blind always played ahead of him. I feel bad for Luke Shaw. He was injured, that horrific injury against, I think, was it Benfica when we played them? And he broke his leg and he was out for a long time. And he's not really recovered from that to the point where he was before that, which was looking like pretty much the best 18, 19-year-old left back in the country, for the future for England. Now it's like Danny Rose for England, isn't it? Luke Shaw's not really getting a look in because he's not getting a look in for United. He's not impressing Jose Mourinho, obviously, enough. There was times last season when Jose had actually verbally said that he was disappointed with the commitment of Luke Shaw, and he didn't think he was an intelligent player and all this malarkey. So, somebody who commented there and said it's the end of Luke Shaw's career for United, you might be right, because he's not going to put up too long with playing second fiddle to Blind and only featuring as a substitute in these EFL games. He's not going to put up with that, so maybe that will happen. Will it be a big loss to United? Only time will tell. Certainly at one point he had all the potential in the world to be one of the best left-backs in the Premier League, so, we'll see what happens with that one. David Rollo comments. Thanks for your comment, David. He says, Man United for the League Cup, champions win. Yeah, good English there, David. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Manchester United looking very good that we could potentially go on and retain our EFL Cup trophy. If you look at the teams that are left in it now, there's some comfortable fixtures that we could come up against there. Certain teams that are looking relatively easy for us. Arsenal getting through there is unfortunate. I was hoping they were going to go out there. The Man City game, I'm not sure what the result is. Maybe somebody can comment and let me know what's happened. But some big teams still left in it, of course. But still confident that Manchester United can do it. We did it last year. Why can't we do it again, eh? Why can't we do it again? This is United we're talking about. Gary Wells comments, Arsenal sneaked it yet again. How annoying, I know. Really annoying, because they generally, these games that they sneak, they've not deserved to actually get the result. I haven't seen the game tonight. But it probably was the case. Probably was the case. Arsenal just not quite what they used to be. They're always a player or two away from being the real unit that you came to know, from Arsene Wenger's original sort of earlier career at Arsenal there. Oh, feeling absolutely rough now. My throat's going. So I'm pretty much going to wrap it up there. But thank you very much for tuning in to the live stream here and for the Match Companion earlier with Henry Hotspur. Do us a favour. Smash a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. Also follow me on social media at Mr. Flying Pig HD on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. Please go and do that now. But make sure you come back Saturday morning, it's actually the afternoon, for the Spurs versus Manchester United game, which is going to be a huge game, you know, in context of what happens for the season. We're both on 20 points. We're both looking good. Spurs probably looking better after United's shocker against Huddersfield and their tepid performance against Liverpool. Spurs are banging in the goals. Look at what Spurs did to Liverpool. They ripped them apart 4-1. That's what we should have freaking done to swat Scousers. Not go there, camp up, and hope for a point. Still annoys me. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Thanks for tuning in. You're all a bunch of legends. Have yourself a good one. This is the Pig on Flying Pig United. I'll see you Saturday, if not before then, for a preview for the Manchester United versus Spurs game. Come back in a few minutes once this video has been published. Have your say on how you thought Manchester United performed tonight, how the youth players performed. My man of the match tonight, I'm going to give it to Jesse Lingard. I think Jesse's performed very well, coming for a lot of stick recently. Some of it rightfully so, because he has underperformed last couple of games. I don't ever think he's going to be the sort of player that's going to be starting in these big games and having huge impacts. But he's certainly the sort of player to have in your squad who can come in and do a job and score a couple of goals against Swansea City, who are having a mare at the moment. So fair play to Jesse Lingard, very happy for that. He's my man of the match. If not him, maybe Axel Tuanzebe thought he was very, very good indeed for somebody who's not featured and has just come in there against the Premier League side. So obviously he's featured before, for a while. Thank you very much. Come back in a few minutes, have your say. Comment below in a few minutes' time. Then your comments will stick around for me to have a look at and reply to, and everybody else will be able to get involved too. Take it easy. This is the Pig on Flying Pig United. I'll see you Saturday. Have yourself a freaking good one. Come on. United.